Executive session. It is 11:45. Let's go back to item 6G. 6G is approval of the purchase and construction of 2 radio tower site equipment and maintenance for the Denton County P25 Regional Network from Motorola Solutions Incorporated in the amount of $6,691,413 over 5 years through the Houston-Galveston Area Council Cooperative Contract RA 05-21 in any appropriate action. Do we have a motion for approval?
Move to approve.
We have a motion by Commissioner Williams, second by Commissioner Edmondson. I do believe a couple of court members would like to provide some comments. Who wants to go first?
Yeah,
Commissioner Falconer.
Commissioner
Williams, go right ahead.
First off, I want to thank everybody that took all the time and energy to put into making this happen, and to thank the court members for all their time and energy as well, and understanding what we're trying to accomplish. This is going to be a big deal for the safety of officers, and also the better for communication, so we can provide better services for our citizens. But I also want to make it very clear that the county is the majority stockholder in this, stepping up and spending the majority of the money, and that I think in future endeavors as such, we need to ask all of our city partners to step up and be a little bit more of a contributor in these type of instances. And I expect that that's probably what they'll see maybe and hear from the court in the future. So I just want to put that out there so there's no surprise when you have a knock on your door and one of us show up with our hand out, just for you to kick in a little bit. But nevertheless, I really thank the court members, and I thank everybody else that was involved. You guys did a wonderful job, so thank you, Judge. Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner Falconer.
Well, similarly, thank you, and especially for Billy and Eric and others who have, I'm the new one coming in, so I'm the one that asked us to table this for a few weeks, and I really I know them through the ringer a bit, and thank you guys for educating me largely on a lot of this. It's a very complicated thing, and I am fully supportive of that we need to do the things we need to do to make sure that our public safety is job number one, and that's why I'm going to support this. But just as Commissioner Williams said, I just want to make sure that we also recognize that including this $6.7 million is not all of the cost, that there's actually, this will be over $10 million in total cost to actually get these 2 antennas going. And that when we start looking at the total cost of this, is that it is, especially when we look at where those go sometimes, is that in the case of one of these, it's largely covering municipal boundaries. And so I think that I always want to make sure that we are being equitable across our constituents and our cities as best we can, and making sure that we're fair. So I think that, like we said, I think as we kind of go forward, we probably want to be a little more, we need to drill a little bit more into all those costs and how we can really make sure that that's equitably split across those constituent cities. But I am very supportive of making sure that we have good radio coverage. And by the way, we'll have 2 or 3 more of these to go still, right? So this isn't like this is the last of it. So we need to consider that for the future. So thank you so much.
All right, Commissioner Ed. Were you going to say something, Commissioner Edmondson? Okay, we're not. Okay.
I was going to.
Oh, Commissioner Mitchell. Sorry.
It's okay. I was not going to repeat what.
You're going to jump in.
What the commissioners down there said, but I agree with it. And we have several cities that's already paying their fair share, and we need to make sure, just like the bond election, when we ask our cities to pay their fair share, the county can't carry the total burden, and 2 or 3 cities can't carry that burden. We have to spread it out all over the county and make sure everybody's paying. I may be able to pay $5 and you can't pay but $1, but you're paying your fair share. And I want every city to do that.
Perfect.
Judge, I do agree
Yes.
with that and what the other commissioners have said. I think the main responsibility that we have as county elected officials is public safety. And this is a public safety issue. There will be other public safety issues coming up in the future, but I think we really have to take that very seriously, especially after what happened in Allen yesterday.
Good, thank you. All right, we do have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Thank you. And hearing no other business before the court, we are adjourned.